Hey guys, Mike Robertson of RobertsonTrainingSystems.com and Indianapolis Fitness and Sports Training. I'm here to talk to you today about the push-up to single arm support. Now, chances are you've all done push-ups at some point in time. If you haven't checked out my push-up article on my website, I would highly recommend doing that because it's a fantastic resource. But there's basically two ways you can take your push-up training. Once you've mastered the basic push-up variation, you can either choose to go in a more resisted fashion, where you're doing chain push-ups, band push-ups, X-vest push-ups, that sort of thing, or you can go in an entirely different direction and focus more on stability. With a lot of my athletes, it depends on their needs, but a lot of times we'll focus on strength at one point, and then at other times we're going to regroup and focus more on stability. So the push-up to single arm support is an incredibly challenging exercise as far as stability goes, not only through your elbow and your shoulder, but also through your core. Since you're taking away one of those reference points or one of those bases of your support, now all of a sudden your core and your midsection are going to have to work overtime. So give me just a second, I'm going to get set up and then I'm going to show you how we coach the lift. Alright guys, so as promised, let's walk through the push-up to single arm support. Now, here are the key things you're going to focus on. Number one, you want to get your exhale up front, so you get your abs. You're going to go through that full breath cycle, or excuse me, that full rep cycle, and then at the top, you're going to take one hand, and I just kind of put it on my opposite shoulder or something of that nature. You may not be able to camp out there because it's a really challenging lift, but as long as you can maintain and control that posture for a half second to a second, I'm good with that. One other thing to note, the width of your hands and the width of your feet are critically important. If you're a boss and you're super stable, you can go much more narrow, but if you're just getting started, take your hands and your feet a little bit wider so you've got that bigger base of support. So here's how it looks. You're going to set up in that good push-up position, a little bit of an exhale here. So you get your abs, come down, reach, and then opposite hand, opposite shoulder. Come down, reach, hold the reach, opposite hand, opposite shoulder. So focusing on at the top, get that nice reach so you get your serratus, hold, and then come back. Now, I'm not the best at those in the world, but it's a fantastic exercise and it's one that I'm constantly working on because I know the stronger and the more stable my core is, the more that's going to transfer not only to sports and everyday life, but to my lifts as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, I'm Mike Robertson, signing off.